Hey everyone, welcome to our living room that is decorated for Christmas because we are entering into the holiday season of the year here in North America. So I'm just here sitting on the carpet in our living room, as I love to do actually. Shout out to those who don't sit on the couch, but they sit on the floor because it's comfortable. If you're interested in hearing a little bit of my heart in this season and what I came here to share, then please keep on watching. So, as some of you know, my name is Hannah, and starting in 2013, I would say that that's when I shared my very first post on Instagram. Before I was on Instagram, I believe I had started recording YouTube videos. I'm pretty sure. No. It was the other way around. Sorry, I got confused. But that journey of posting led me into creating content through videos on YouTube. And if you'd actually like to hear a little bit more of my social media journey through a conversation that I had with Ebenezer, he's the host of an incredible podcast called Shaping the Culture podcast, then please go listen to that right here. I had recorded and shared and honestly, like very transparently, my journey of faith online, and that grew much attention. Can you say that? Help me out here. But that grew a lot of attention, not only online, but as a result of it being online, then also in person. That had been a wild journey that honestly, like up until I actually took a break from that, I didn't really realize what God was up to and the impact that my life was having through this space. But I praise God for it all. And some of you may be the very people that have connected with me throughout that journey and that time. And then come I'll have to find the exact date, but I'll insert it here somewhere. Around that year, I decided to take a step back from social media altogether. So it had been 2 years offline about that. When I came back with such a fresh perspective around social media, a fresh perspective around telling my story, a fresh perspective around relating to people, engaging with the word and sharing it. So many different things. Again, if you're interested in hearing that whole journey, we had a really cool conversation around that and our journey of faith over in that podcast episode. Then throughout that period of time, I'm still living my life. I'm still figuring out, navigating the life of a 20-something-year-old. And then the pandemic hit. Bruh. Life was lifing, let me tell you. I don't need to tell you, you know for yourself. Life was lifing.
Jesus.
But by God's grace, we made it through. He is the keeper of my soul, truly. And he's the keeper of our soul. He's the keeper of our lives. I was reading a Psalm 104, I believe, and it's a psalm about creation and Jesus being the Lord of creation. It really is because of his grace that everything even stands the way that it's supposed to. Honestly, and we don't often think about that, but it's the truth. It is the truth, and it's amazing. Actually, if you have a moment to, I would really encourage you to read through that psalm. It's amazing, like amazing to just sit and like reflect, meditate on who God is as creator of the universe. Yeah, amazing. So Psalm 104. But I'm here now because telling my story is something that I've been praying about doing for some time. I've been really eager to tell this story. I always have believed in the power of sharing story and hearing people's stories, their honest stories. And so I want to tell you a little bit about where I'm at in this season of my life, in this very moment. I thought that today would be a good occasion to film this and to just share it, and it would encourage me also to just, do it. So without further ado, let me tell you a little bit about where I'm at in life at the moment. So I'm gonna assume that anybody watching this video and everybody doesn't know me. I know that a lot of you probably do. Some of you are close personal friends, and some of you have followed my journey from the past, and some of you are new. You might know things about me, but there are some people here who might know nothing, and so I'm just gonna tell you some general and specific things about who I am. Who is Hannah? So my name is Hannah, and I was born and raised here in Montreal, Canada. I was debating whether or not I should say Quebec or Canada. So it's in the province of Quebec. Quebec is like the French area and province in Canada. And I'm often amazed that I just so happen to have landed here. Like, God took my parents from Ethiopia, and they had their own journey that brought them and led them not only to come here, but stay here, honey, stay here. Totally different culture from the north. I think it's amazing how, I happen to be first generation child here in Canada from two immigrant parents who left everything that they have ever known and ended up here, where I was born and raised. Those formative years of a child's life up to 10 years old, like the most formative years of your life in terms of like your brain developing, that happened here. And all of those experiences with friendships and situationships and all those things, like I experienced that all for majority of my life here.
Is it the same show?
Oui, je parle en français. Notre français ici est vraiment différent du français en France. Et même si j'ai un accent, je comprends bien le français et je le parle. Alors, je me considère pas comme un francophone. Je suis plutôt anglophone. In terms of Amharic, which is the main language in Ethiopia, is our predominant language, I would say, is something that I've learned by ear. I've been in the environment of Amharic speaking, but I wasn't trained to speak it. Personally, I'm in the stage of my life where I'm really like taking that, like what I didn't get in terms of learning the language and really immersing myself in the not just the culture, but like my roots, immersing myself into the story of where I come from. That's like really important to me in this stage of my life. Understanding and speaking the language fluently is really important to me. So thank God ትንሽ አማርኛ መናገር እችላለሁ. I think for the longest time ever, fear kind of held me back from just even practicing, even with my accent and everything. But I think like I really don't care as much about that anymore, because it just needs to be learned and I need to be fluent. Period. Part of that whole transition of me also evolving as a person, as a young woman in my 20s, and now in my latter years, I guess, of my 20s, I have taken taken the initiative to go for, like, take those actual steps towards the life that I want to live, the environment that I want to be in, and the legacy that I want to leave behind. So that has required me to really step out of my comfort zone, honey. I have done a temporary move to the US for some time, and I've gained some like work experience within the American job market. I have experienced things that are unconventional, like joining a choir and going on tour, and I have acquired some incredible experiences both in my studies and meeting people, and just even like personal little things that I don't even talk about when it comes to navigating life and everything. I had cut my hair short again, like shaved it, and it's actually in the process of growing back right now. So that's a whole thing of its own. I recently came back from an incredibly insightful trip of a lifetime. This summer I went back to Ethiopia, but it was a trip unlike any other that I've gone on before. I've been to Ethiopia several times in my life, but this one started off as a group trip. It was a homecoming. If you're interested to know more about, reach out to me because I'd love to tell you more about that. I'm excited. I'm really excited to be where I'm at in life at the moment. I believe that life is a gift from God, and it's meant to be lived and lived to the full. And the only way that I can, and I believe that we can truly live this entire thing out to the fullness that we can, is through Jesus. So this is my firm belief. Jesus has claimed, and I believe him to be way, truth, life. Every good thing that would come out of my mouth and my life that would bless you, just know it is because of Jesus. And he is the lover of my soul, and I have a testimony to tell about how that has started, but we have a whole journey together if you're interested in joining in and hearing my story. And I welcome all of your prayers and encouragement towards this. If you have any questions that I can consider to like just engage in those conversations in future videos or anything like that, please either comment them here. You can follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm predominantly like active on social media. So I hope that you're blessed with this. The goal is for you to be blessed, and the mission and vision has always been and continues to be encountering love, experiencing freedom, and becoming light, so that we would all truly meet Jesus. So that's it. Happy holidays, y'all. I hope to see you soon in another video, and until then,